morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is your boy Joram. One day you can also call me Suleiman. And these soundtracks reminds us the days when we used to watch football, the Champions League, the Premier League, the Bundesliga, La Liga. And it has been a while now since the matches were postponed, and we have to remember that in the Premier League, English Premier League, the first match to be postponed was Manchester City versus Arsenal, and it happened on March 11th, and we have to remind ourselves all this thing because soon we are hoping that everything will resume to normal, and we have to remind ourselves where we left all the leagues at. And the Premier League, the English Premier League rather, was led by Liverpool, which led by 82 points. Man City came second with 57. Leicester 53 points. Chelsea was at the fourth position with 48 points. Manchester United with 45 points. And at the relegation line, there was number 17 with Watford with 27 points, Bournemouth with 27 points. They tied in terms of points, but the only difference was the goal difference. Aston Villa was at the 19th position with 25 points. Norwich City was at 20th position with 21 points. On the other side, on the German side, Bundesliga, Bayern Munich was still leading with 55 points. Dortmund was second with 51 points. Leipzig was third with 50 points. And Borussia Mönchengladbach was at the fourth position with 49 points. In the Spanish league, which is the La Liga, Barcelona was at the first position with 58 points. Real Madrid with 56 coming second, and Sevilla being third with 47 points. And Serie A, Juventus was leading, and Lazio being second, Inter Milan being third with 54 points. And for the first time, the whole world is working as a team and playing as a team and playing against one opponent, which is this disease, COVID-19. We are all hoping that soon and very soon things will resume to normal, and there are hopes that everything will resume to normal soon, because countries in Europe where we are fans, their leagues, we follow much of their teams. Italy, Spain, England, they are recovering, and we are experiencing a reduced number of new infections, coronavirus infections, and this is a good thing, and soon and very soon things will be normal. And the football fraternity has also suffered from COVID-19, and a number of football players have tested positive. And some of these players are Blaise Matuidi, Manolo Gabbiadini, and to hand on the list, Arsenal's head coach Mikel Arteta has also tested positive. And this is what some of the football coaches had to say about this COVID-19.
I understand for a short time, one game, okay, but if it's longer, it must be suspended. There's no reason to play without the people. It's like an actor go to the theatre and go there and nobody in the theatre.
And we will have to create our own atmosphere within the team, within the game, of course. It's like they are used to it, training with no spectators anyway, and we do have some behind closed doors friendlies at times.
The problem with football games is if you are not in a stadium, then you are in closed rooms and watch it there, maybe together. I'm not sure what is better in this case, to be honest. I mean that. But whatever will be decided, we will respect, because we have all families, we have all parents, kids, friends, which we want to do well.
Football associations in different nations are still working on how to deal and how to handle this COVID-19. And recently, the Football Association in England has held a conference to discuss on how they will push, the Premier League to an end. And there have been proposals that maybe when this COVID-19 will come to an end, football leagues, well, maybe the English Premier League rather, will play 2 matches in a week, which is contrary to when it used to play only a match in a week. And the Belgian football chiefs have cancelled the rest of the season, and they have crowned, Club Brugge as the winner, or maybe as the champions, in response to the COVID virus pandemic. We have to acknowledge that Club Brugge were 15 points clear or ahead of Gent, which came, at the second position. The Euro 2020 has been postponed to next year summer, just to give room for the domestic leagues to finish up the remaining part of the leagues. And the big question is, when will the Premier League likely to return or maybe resume? And after a meeting between the clubs on April 17th, it was announced that the Premier League will only restart when medical guidance allows. And this will happen to every sector in the world. Everything will resume to normal when, the medical guidelines allows. And the matches are aimed at resuming in mid-June, and the players are maybe aimed at resuming training in mid-May. And this is a good thing to us as football fans, and we all wish football well, and may God lead us through this COVID-19. And wherever you are, stay safe, remain safe, and don't forget to sanitize, wash your hands, keep the social distance. And with this, we will be able to tackle this COVID-19. And see you in my next video. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, J. Suleiman, and let's communicate and let's talk.
It's caught in the crossfire.